So, woke up to some interesting news. Apparently, Side Games is releasing an expansion pack to Granblue Fantasy Relink. I was not expecting this because the game was released 2 years ago, around like February of 2024, and they put out 3 DLCs and then they just poofed up and just disappeared, just went radio silent. And many gamers and fans like myself was wondering, will there be more? I mean, was the game successful? Did it sell well? Like, what's going on? And the fact is that they've been going, they've been radio silent for 2 years now, because we're in 2026, and now in July this new expansion pack is coming out. So is this something they've been working on for the past 2 years and they just was radio silent about it? And the fact is that they're doing an expansion pack really has me excited, is because I pretty much would rather them do an expansion pack approach rather than a live service approach, because in my personal opinion, I believe that expansion packs, developers are able to just cram as much content in as possible for players to be able to just sink their teeth into, enjoy the content. And if the expansion packs sell well, then gamers will go out and support a future expansion pack. And I think developers need to spend more time focusing on expansion packs. I mean, there's a place for live services, but I think that players get a bang for their buck, and I think developers will see more revenue, especially if the content is actually fulfilling for gamers and they want more. Then gamers really don't mind to shell out that money for whatever the reasonable price is for an expansion pack. So apparently when it comes to Endless Ragnarok, there's going to be a $30 upgrade for those who have the base game of Granblue Fantasy Relink, and those who don't have the actual game is $60, which include the base game plus the expansion pack. And I think that's a pretty good deal, that, especially with the content that you're getting, and you can sink in hundreds and hundreds of hours, which I talked about in my review on my main channel, which I will also re-upload here for those of you guys who want to just enjoy just the RPG content that's pretty much being uploaded here on this channel. But yes, there's hundreds and hundreds of hours that you can sink your teeth into when it comes to Granblue Fantasy Relink. And now that we're getting an expansion, which is for the promise to include new tiers of quests and also new tiers of boss raids and new crewmates that's going to be added, which we already seen so far in the trailer itself. And for me, when I watched the Nintendo Direct, which it was first featured on, I was thinking that it was just a repackage of just the base game, Granblue Fantasy Relink for the Nintendo Switch 2, just repackaged, and probably just add in some little bit of content here to try to make it to justify the pricing and stuff like that. But after exploring and going through, the announcement and of what to expect from it, no, this is a full-on expansion pack. And the story of this expansion pack takes place right after the storyline found in the base game. So yes, oh man, I can't wait to even sink my teeth and just dive into this. And not only that, I think the biggest thing that really killed it for me was for the fact is that the game was not cross-play, the base game. And now it's good that they announced that the expansion pack is going to include this update to make it cross-play. So no matter what platform that you're on, you'll be able to play with anyone, anywhere, and no matter what platform they're on. Because I've always talked about, when it comes to modern gaming, is that we have more options of how we want to play our games and what platform to play our games, but we're still fragmented as a gaming community, to where I'm stuck in this ecosystem and can only play within this ecosystem. And then I'm also punished because I want to be able to play with other people that's on a separate platform than myself. And now I have to double dip and repurchase the game, especially when we're in this modern economy where things are just expensive as hell. And do you really want to shell out that extra money just to play on another platform, to play with potential friends or friends that you could possibly have on other platforms? And that's the thing that I really didn't like too much. And then of course the lack of cross progression, which means you have to start all over again. You can't bring your save from one platform to another. So it's good to see that we now have crossplay for Granblue Fantasy Relink with the expansion of Endless Ragnarok, because it also like I said, it unfragments our community as gamers, especially when it comes to this game itself. That means the population pool is much bigger, be able to find more lobbies and sessions to be able to play with, because I was only relegated to only playing with my brothers. Now I'm able to play with you guys since I mostly game on consoles. I have a capable gaming PC, but I'm more comfortable and I enjoy console gaming and having the physical copy of the game. I would love to be able to play with you guys since most of my audience is relegated or they prefer the PC platform on Steam. So now I'm able to play with you guys and I'm looking forward to it. And as I said, like, I never played the original Granblue when, you know, on the mobile end of things, and my introduction is through the fighting game and also Relink itself. So I'm looking forward to see what other characters or crewmates they're going to add to the game. And like I said, like, the crewmates designs and their gameplay are all unique and they're just fun to play. So I can't wait to see what more they add to it in the coming release, which is expected, I believe, in July, which I'll definitely be picking it up. And if you already have the base game, then you can just simply upgrade for $30. And those you guys who just want to find the time to actually dive in, you can either grab the base game now, or you can just wait and get the full package for only $60, the base game and the DLC itself. So man, this is exciting news. I thought that they just stopped supporting the game. I was coping, you know, for a long time, saying maybe they're working on a sequel, but no, we're getting an expansion. And you know, if I can predict, this expansion could probably do well. So if it does do well, we could probably get more expansions and everything. But the expansion approach I prefer much better than the actual live service where they just like trickle, you know, they just drip feed us content, and that content is never satisfying. It's just a little bit of content, then we have to wait for the next content. No, just give it to all of us all at once, and we'll be able to just put those countless of hundreds of hours into it. But that pretty much wraps up this video. I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Granblue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok expansion pack? Have you played the base game? What are your thoughts on that? As I said before, I'll be uploading the review that I had from my main channel onto this channel if you're interested in wanting to sink your teeth and wanting to know if this is something that you'll get yourself in, like, to actually play and enjoy. And that pretty much wraps us up. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like, subscribe, and if this is something that you're looking forward to, definitely let me know in the comment section below. If you have played the original base game of Relink, let me know what your experience is, and as I promised, I will re-upload from my main channel my review of Granblue Fantasy Relink, the base game, for those who are curious if to see if this game is really for you or not. So if you like the video, hit the like, subscribe button for more gaming content or RPG content here on this channel. This is Mugen Lord signing off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.